Hello everyone, my name is Master Steve and welcome back to some more Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hope you guys are doing well today, and in this video I want to go over the best aircraft for search and rescue missions, and that is the Patey Aviation Draco X. Now this thing does have one big flaw right off the bat, and that is it always has this exact same glitch whenever you first spawn in, and it drives me insane. So every single time you spawn in, you're going to be driving to the moon basically, and half the time you'll crash into something and have to get penalized for it, which is kind of annoying. But other than that, this aircraft is pretty much flawless in every single category when it comes to these search and rescue missions. So the big goal of search and rescue that you're graded on, I believe it's like how much time it takes you to find a target, and how long it takes you to get down, and make sure you're coming back safely and all that stuff. And this thing does everything super perfectly, and the big thing is that response time. So a big thing is locating the target, and this thing is one of the best aircraft at doing that because you can stay so high. So this aircraft is super lightweight. In terms of taking off, you only need like 5 feet of runway to get off the ground, and it just always climbs up no matter what you're doing, which is actually kind of nice for these missions. So it allows you to stay up super high, and it allows you to find that flare very fast for your target, and it makes these missions an absolute breeze. So the only other two aircraft you can do the search and rescue missions with are the Cub Crafters, and I believe it's the de Havilland Canada, which is my least favorite aircraft in the entire game. That thing is horrible, but that'll be an entirely separate video. But like I said, this thing stays up super high, and it has a very tight turning radius, and it's super easy to control, and everything about it is so flawless. The only thing you guys might have some difficulty with is getting used to the fact that when you do take off, the tail does tend to swing out wide, and you can kind of spin out if you're not careful. And sometimes if you're landing, this thing does slide off the runway a little bit, but it honestly does not bother me that much for these search and rescue missions because it does not take a lot of time to slow down, stop, or take off. So when you're actually locating the target, it really does not matter where that target is. Some of these missions are like, on the side of a hill or, a cliffside, whatever it might be. Some of them are in very rocky areas. For this thing, it does not matter because it slows down so easily, and you're always able to reach your target, and I love that. I've kind of found with the de Havilland Canada in particular, that thing needs like a mile of room to slow down and to taxi the target, and it's super easy to flip over. This thing is very forgiving. Now, I will say that I've just kind of been testing it around. I don't really have a definitive hypothesis on this yet, but it seems kind of to be one of the harder aircraft to actually tip over in terms of landing on rough terrain like this. So there'll be times this aircraft gets super close, one of the wings, crashing into the ground, and it will just stop and then stay upright. So I tried my best to demonstrate it here, which I actually think I managed it, which is kind of surprising. Most of the time I try to get a clip demonstrating something, it takes me like 3 hours. This one I got first try actually, so kind of proud of that. Like I said, when you come in, you don't really need a whole lot of room to land. This thing is kind of hard to set down because it's so lightweight and bouncy. But when you start kind of, to slow down a little bit, that right wing or left wing, depending on what angle you're at, will kind of tilt towards the ground. But it's like it just stops every single time. It's very forgiving, and you're always fine. I don't know why that is, but in this aircraft in particular, it's just very forgiving and super easy. So, you're always able to taxi to your target. This thing handles very well just taxiing across rough ground. It always goes super well. And like I said, as long as you have like 5 feet of room next to your target, you have enough room to take off, and it just makes these missions so easy. So even if you're skipping ahead and transitioning to taking off to the search area to back to the air base or whatever, you're still going to get like 6,000 credits for these missions, and it's saving you a whole lot of time if you pick the missions that require you to have this aircraft. So do not ever pass up a mission that has you flying this aircraft because it's the easiest thing ever. It saves you so much time. You'll make great money, and this thing is just so easy to handle. There's absolutely no reason why you should pass up a mission with this thing. It's always going to be a free level, and it's always going to go super well for you. So I will say, just be very careful on the brake because it is super lightweight, but as long as you just go slow, be kind of gentle with it, have a little practice, and you'll see that this thing is the absolute best aircraft for these missions, and you really cannot have a bad time with it. So let me know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. I really want to know if you guys also enjoy this aircraft. I have been playing this one a lot lately, and I just really love it. So that's all I got for you guys in today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more. And please let me know if there's any aircraft you want me to review. I'm more than happy to take a look at pretty much anything in this game. I love Flight Simulator. But like I said, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.